How's it going, guys? And welcome back to the War Report. Golden Boy of TIW is back here, and a big shout out to Jax for soloing that interview there with Higby, and of course a big thank you to Higby for stopping by. That was actually a pretty awesome interview, if I don't say so myself. We learned a lot of new things about competitive PlanetSide 2 and just the future of PlanetSide 2 in general. But yeah, just awesome stuff. Your thoughts on it?
Dude, Higby's the man, by the way.
He is. This is a fact.
Yeah, he's like, it's like, oh, he's probably a cool guy, but he's like the man. And we found out a lot about PlanetSide 2, a lot of stuff I'm excited about, and I think a lot of questions were answered. So I thought it was a great interview.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of awesome things, by the way, a little birdie had told me that a certain clan, certain outfit, I should say, excuse me, is #1 right now on the Waterson server. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that, Jax?
TIW, Nux still has #1 on the server, so shout out to those guys.
Okay.
But TIW hit #1 in the world for any outfit over 96 players, so we were pretty happy with that. Definitely grinded over double XP weekend to get there, so shout out to the guys on that.
Congratulations on that one.
you.
But we have an awesome matchup here today. We're going to have a 3-faction war that is about to unfold. And why don't you tell us the 3 teams that we have, or the 3 outfits, I should say, that we're going to have fighting today.
So we have VREV, who was last week's winners, representing the Vanu. They're very organized. They're MLG outfit, like they're definitely gearing towards that style of play. They won last week. They're great guys. Then we have TIW, which are my guys who won a couple weeks ago. So we're kind of putting the winners of the last 2 weeks together. And we have a 3rd faction today. We've been doing a lot of 2 versus 2, but different factions have been complaining they haven't been getting enough love. So we definitely wanted to throw in Terran, and we have one of the most organized Terran outfits on our server, TRAF, the Terran Republic Air Force.
Really?
So, yeah, they have very advanced tactics. They're a great group of guys, so we have them on the show. And once again, guys, if you want to see your outfit on the show, leave our contact info in the comments. A lot of people have been leaving outfit names, but a way for us to contact you, and we'll get you on.
Yeah, hopefully you guys do that, because it's a good opportunity for you to get your name out there, especially with all the new competitive craziness that is going to be coming out pretty soon. I know a lot of people are really stoked about that. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into the action. What do you think?
Absolutely. I'm just telling my guys where to go now and telling all the other teams. You got the Vanu guys over there, I think, with
Yep,
VREV?
I just told the VREV guys, and they are here chilling.
So I'll be following TRAF and TIW. You got VREV. So this is Aurora Materials. It's a great base over here on Esamir. There's a lot going on. There's bridges. There's a cap point in the middle. And it looks like some guys going down already. They're coming in. And TIW using the squad drop method that we've used before. They're going to shoot out of the warp gate. Also, the Vanu guys being very close to their warp gate. So we should see teams getting to this point rather quickly.
Yeah, I'm trying to run with my boys into VREV here and keep up with them. Obviously, they are on the way. I just gave them the word to move out, and they're all definitely moving out there. So what should you be expecting here today? Who's going to be defending this particular facility?
This will be a TRAF defense, so they'll be able to deploy over to this. TIW using the squad drop, as we've talked about before. They just send their squad leader and a Reaver. He was definitely waiting at the warp gate because they got there pretty quickly. Once again, guys, all the outfits are giving the objective at the exact same time. And, Golden Boy, you can definitely verify that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I hit enter, and then everyone else moved at the same time.
Yeah, so there's no favoritism there, but, TIW choosing to get out there in Reavers and squad drop in.
All right, well, I am with the VREV guys right now, and they are coming up to the materials lab here with a Galaxy drop, it seems like, of course, rocking that sweet MLG decal. But you can see all the players now are going to be dropping on by here, and this is going to be quite interesting of a confrontation. Lots of actually air combat going on right now. A little bit of a dogfight here between the Galaxy and some other air units for the TR. Let's actually go ahead and keep up with this action here.
VREV's going to come inside this house, and they're actually going to do a great job of taking down some TIW players. They got their medics there. VREV's rolling a lot of medics, so they're coming in. They're taking out these TIW guys. TIW hitting back against the TRAF guys. This is a great thing about a three-way battle, man. I mean, we have VREV taking out TIW, TIW taking out TRAF, and now TRAF taking out VREV.
Yeah, and the TRAF guys, I'm really interesting to see because they're named the what is it, the Terran Republic Air Force. I mean that is certainly really cool. So they obviously have an emphasis on air combat, correct?
Absolutely, and we're gonna see a TIW Sunder go down.
Oh,
so TIW losing their spawn point there. They are grouped up, so they might make a push into the point now. It's currently held by VREV, but TIW definitely looking to get inside there.
Yeah, for sure. And as I see here, TIW is fighting on the outside. Lots of activity going down. Look on the top, lots of pod drops coming in as well. And not really all that much going on in the inside, huh? Jax, what do we have going on inside?
So this point is, now it's held by TRAF. TRAF able to retake the base. So once again, TRAF is defending. Let's take a quick first look at this leaderboard here. We have a VREV guy on top with Gal Gimp, then Raven and Sam from TIW, then I Don't Has Laser with number 4. So it's a good mix of TIW and VREV on the top there, with TRAF sprinkled all the way through. AGD4, the leader of TRAF, on 8th place there on board.
Yeah, well, I seem to have knocked myself out of Observer, but I'm back into it. I really want to just get back to get in the action, you know what I mean? Looking here, VREV has the Sunder on the outside, but they are going to get hit with a lot of activity on the mountains over here. As you can see, a few heavy shooting down some rockets, and oh, man, this is insane. I don't know if you're seeing this, Jax, but all the VREV guys are defending this one Sunderer here from a lot of incoming fire on the top of that mountain range there. And you could see that the NGs are trying to do their best to fix it. This will be a big loss for VREV if they lose this Sunderer, especially with the amount of players that are actually surrounding it right now.
Absolutely, and it looks like TRAF able to defend that facility against the initial push. Obviously, VREV and TIW gonna regroup and try and get back in here with Sundays and spawn points. But yeah, TRAF holding off that initial push.
Yeah, and I'm looking now, and they are able to destroy that Sunday there that that VREV had laid down. So that is going to hurt them a little bit on this one, I can only imagine. Looking here at the overall battlefield now, you can see that mostly VREV is controlling the outside, and TRAF is going to be huddled up inside as well, so they're not going to be making any kind of moves whatsoever. Now, in this instance here with them defending the facility, obviously they're going to want to have to reinforce certain areas, and this is a one-base territory here, so what are they going to want to focus on?
They're going to want to just focus on that main room because they have the advantage. Obviously, anyone defending in this game is going to have the advantage, and they have 2 factions attacking. So the factions are going to be fighting each other. Outside here, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You have a VREV Mag Rider with the TIW guys coming over the hill. So TRAF doesn't even have to worry about being attacked right now because the guys they're taking at each other. VREV and TIW are taking at each other, and TRAF's able to sit back and say, you know what, guys, you got to come to us.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see if I can get into some action here. Of course, you know, I see the TRAF guys holding down this defense here on the bridge. But you can actually see, though, VREV and a lot of TRAF actually, a big confrontation going down over here across the courtyard. And I think there's some TRAF units that are actually going to be moving in. So let's go ahead and follow in with them and see what's going on here, because it seems like VREV has been completely annihilated downstairs. Looky here, man. Now TIW actually pushing in on this one. So VREV was destroyed in this particular room, but it seems as if TRAF now trying to actually push in from the bridge side here, and TIW controlling this room now. Now this is the thing that I'm curious about is you know, them winning this particular room here, they're going to have a lot of control, great, but they're not going to get control of what matters most, and that's the capture point. What is the approach here for TIW? What do you think, you know, obviously you being a member of TIW, what would you tell your men to do at this point in time?
So right now we're seeing a lot of, you know, Terran Republic randoms coming in. Once again, we play on an open world server, so the leader of TRAF just messaged me, great guys over there, and they're like, we're going to try and get the randoms out of the base, but if I was TIW, I'd do exactly what they're doing. I'd do a max crash, maybe reorganize in a gal and get maxes on this base. Maxes in this game right now are so incredibly important.
Yeah, we actually saw the effectiveness of maxes last week when actually I forgot who it was, but man, we saw some great max action there with both the NC as well as the VREV guys on the other end of that one. So in looking at this one, what I'm seeing here is that, and mind you, I think they have like 3-4 maxes in this one room here. Man, this is a lot of max control that they have. Let's actually go ahead and pan out here and get this this doorway that this one particular max is actually going to be guarding. I don't know, I kind of want to make my way outside, Jax.
Yeah, we have the TIW guys here using the max shield that the NC have. They're trying to regroup, but they can't get to that point. And they're facing a lot of TR resistance right now. VREV, see VREV coming in from behind, and that's what I'm saying. In this 3-way fight, you're gonna have guys kind of smushing you on both sides. That's why you have to get in there quickly. They both outfits, both VREV and TIW did a good job getting in there quickly, but you know, defending a base, you have such a huge advantage that it's tough to overcome that. Yeah,
I actually just saw a TIW max that actually ended up getting taken out on that one, that they ended up losing on the outside here. Looking at some of the action that's going on the outside, lots of TRAF guys actually pushing in here against the TIW. You can see that they're controlling the outside and trying to force their way in through the lower floor here. No one actually trying to use a light assault to try and get some, I guess, added advantages. And let's see, Jax, what's going on your end there?
So we have the map. Just to give you an idea of what the pop is right now. You have Terran at 48%, NC at 31%, and VREV at 20%. So it's gonna be very hard for either NC or VREV to overcome those odds. But we're definitely gonna. Oh wow! I just dropped out of Observer. I hope I'm not gonna get killed here. Sorry.
Imagine.
Yeah. They probably were like, where is this guy coming from? Jumping in to join the fight. But it's going to be very hard for either faction to take this base with those percentages.
Trying to see this harasser, by the way, is VREV harasser. Living up to its name, but it was finally taken out there by TRAF. So, yeah, so it seems as if TRAF has full control of this base here, the TR most notably. I know that there are a few, not, I guess, other TR members that are actually fighting inside of this base here. That's making it a little bit difficult for the other members of, the VREV as well as the TIW guys to try and push their way into the base here. But now the action seems to be dying down.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this population, this base is going to be kind of tough. I may move the guys to Haven Outpost. Even though Manny Biolab is being taken behind for the NC, it's really the only other base that all three factions are connected if I take a look here. So we're going to go ahead and move the battle over to Haven Outpost. So you can go ahead and give the new objective to the platoons.
Move to Haven Outpost?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Professional typing. Oh my god, I misspelled move. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. Move to Haven Outpost. Go, go, go.
As I said, it's going to be a little tough for NC because they're getting the territory behind them taken. But it's really the only other base we can get connected, and we're trying to get away from the public pop. Once again, guys, it's not a perfect model, but we're trying to show you what the action looks like in PlanetSide 2. It's such a great game. There's so much going on, but we do play on public servers right now, and sometimes the populations do get a bit skewed.
Yeah, for sure. And this is pretty much going to do it here for this one, but I think I hear some air support actually somewhere around here. Let me see if I can find them. No, I guess not. But it seems as if the guys of TIW are still actually trying to fight their way through this one, or even VREV, I should say, excuse me. VREV still fighting, but I think that they're going to be moving their way over to Haven Outpost. So let me find that area.
So here's Haven Outpost. It's obviously this main outside cap point is going to be the focus here. And we already see TRAF coming in with a Galaxy, and they're getting shot at by someone. But so Haven Outpost has this bridge where the vehicle spawn is. So it's not an easy base to take because you are so exposed. All you have is this building right here that you can shoot through the windows in, and VREV taking out a TRAF Liberator. Wow. So VREV going to be on the defensive now. We'll put VS on the defensive in this battle, and then maybe NC on the defensive in the next battle. But, all right, TIW is going to be coming in, and they're going to be using this building. So they're going to be coming in and shooting down, but it's all about getting to that point, and that point is so exposed. It's really difficult to get there. There's a good rooftop battle between VREV and TIW. VREV able to take out a couple guys, but getting to that point, it's going to be tough. Looks like they're flipping it.
Seems that way.
And they're down. So, like I said, you're so exposed when you try and get that point. So you want to get in the building and defend, but other than that, there's no real cover.
Yeah, I'm looking here. There's a massive air fight going on between a couple of galaxies. There was actually a collision there with one of the galaxies. And, oh man, it seems like a TRAF Galaxy is actually taking some fire too. And a TRAF Galaxy goes down. I didn't see if they actually had anyone in there, but you can see here all three factions, by the way, fighting each other. If you could jump over to my camera real quick. Oh man, it was a crazy air fight that was going down over here between some VREV air support. And now you can actually see once again. Oh man, look at this. This is why I love PlanetSide.
Now we have these TIWs trying to push out of this building, trying to get to the point, and you have some Vanir Maxes not letting that happen. All right, now TIW looks like they're going to make their move down these stairs.
All right, well, let's go ahead, and I'm going to follow these two guys for a little while, but let's go ahead and cut to Jax because obviously that's where the action is.
TIW grouping up, ready to make the move out of this building. You have to do it together. As I said, this point is so exposed. It looks like TIW is starting to flip the point, so they're going to move their guys. They're going to have one guy, and they flip the point. So they're going to have one guy out there to flip it. The rest of them are going to stay in this building, utilize this cover, and 3 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock.
Wow, and you can actually see TRAF actually sending a few Liberators actually moving in there. But it seems as if, yeah, the TIW have managed to flip the point now. They are going to be maintaining control here. I do see a lot of the guys of the VREV outfit pushing in from that one location of the southeast, and it seems as if we're going to have a crazy battle going down at this small bridge here.
Yeah, check out the point right now. Like I said, it's a huge outdoor exposed point. You get great battles going on over here. So TIW is going to try and cover it. They're going to try and spawn contain VREV, but while they're spawn containing VREV, they have to worry about TRAF coming in and killing them from behind.
Yeah.
These are only 24 on 24 on 24 squads. So you really have to allocate your men properly to have like 4 or 5 on spawn contain, 4 or 5 on point control, and then like 10 on air cover, because you know TRAF is going to come in with the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, they did, as a matter of fact. They did come in with a few Galaxies, and they got shut down right away there by both the TIW and the VREV crew. So I guess they are also expecting the same thing, Jax, where they know that that TRAF is going to be coming through with a lot of air support, and the best thing that they could do, just shut it down as soon as possible.
Absolutely, and just shooting to the map real quick here, just to show you guys the pop.
Jump over to that.
We have NC at 27, TR at 36, and VS at 38. So it's much more equal than the last battle. Pretty much TR and VS still having a little more than NC, but NC able to hold this point so far.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking here. Look at all these soldiers. If you could switch to me real quick, you'll see so many VREV soldiers actually just funneling through, pushing their way inside of the base. I count at least 20 soldiers that are making their way in, maybe 15. I could be a little wrong there with the math. It's not my strong suit, but oh well. And you can see that VREV is now just swarming the base Zerg style.
This is
and
crazy.
TIW is holding them back. I don't know how they're doing this. The max control, absolutely phenomenal.
It's max and NG support, as we've talked about on this show a lot.
Wow.
If you're a max, you have to have an NG behind you, and if you go down, you have to have that medic. But VREV all over this point. TIW just shooting to the left, shooting to the right. They're getting overrun, but it looks like they're able to hold it. This is crazy.
I cannot even believe what I'm seeing here, Jax. And you know what? VREV is just going to go back for the onslaught once again. I don't know how long TIW can actually maintain this one here. And there's a TRAF harasser that just randomly comes out of nowhere. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, it seems like VREV just got stopped right there. And TIW still maintaining
dropping
control.
in on the point, flipping it. There's only a minute left on that hold for TIW, but looks like they're going to get overtaken at the very last minute. Obviously, they're the low pop here, so they have to deal with these numbers, and they did a good job defending that assault, but TRAF able to drop in and flip it for Terran. Yeah,
but you know what, though? TIW is also dropping in as well. They have a couple guys coming in. I think they have some activity going on at the top. No, that's actually going to be VREV with that control in the top building there. But yeah, TRAF now with that control of the base, they're going to hold this one down for the next 2 minutes, perhaps? I don't know.
Yeah, they have to flip it back to TR, so NC was able to get in there. They almost had that cap. What's interesting here is VREV and the Vanu Sovereignty are defending this point, so they should, by definition, have advantage. But so far, the point was NC controlled almost to cap, and now it's TRAF controlled. So TR and NC doing a great job attacking this point.
Yeah, I'm looking, and now it seems like VREV is preparing another onslaught. I am shocked that VREV did not win that battle, Jax. Like, they had numbers over TIW, but those maxes so effective. And now we're seeing mainly just infantry combat here, not many maxes, which I'm guessing whoever's the first to bring maxes to the party could end up winning.
The point is flipping, and it's flipping back to TIW. So
yes.
TIW coming in, eliminating TRAF, but TIW's pretty beat up here. They have one guy and one max, and that max is about to go down. So, and the max goes down. All you have is Ravencraft on the point. He's standing behind the boxes. He's able to take out one, but he goes down.
Oh man, what a battle that we have here,
and now TRAF dropping in with a VS max on the point. The point is being contested. Looks like VREV, nope. And VREV flips it back.
Wow. And trying to get another angle here on the action. You know what I'm actually really shocked about here, Jax, is that TRAF isn't taking advantage of the fact that they are a great outfit that masters the air support, or just masters how to utilize their that element of play. And it's an exposed point. You would think that they would rain death on them whenever they lose it.
TRAF actually just did exactly what you said. So TRAF able to flip it back to them. TRAF only has to hold it for a minute now. So TRAF sitting here has to hold this point for a minute. They have maxes on it. To be honest, I think they're going to pull this off. They're really, really well set up.
Yeah, they certainly are here. They have about 53 seconds, I see, on this one.
Yep.
On this particular
Let's
area.
take a look at the continent control again. So once again, TR has 37%, VS with 34%, NC with 28%. Always good to keep those numbers in mind when playing on the public server, but TRAF doing a great job so far.
Yeah, and looking here, so much activity trying to get in the
TIW
action.
trying to come in. They're doing squad drops. They're trying to flip it.
That's what I like to see.
TRAF holding it.
That's what I like to see. Let's actually see if there's anything going on in the air right now. I really don't see much in the air. for neither faction.
Up, it's flipping though, and it flips back to TIW.
Wow. Look at this here, man. What craziness. And here comes another VREV onslaught, by the way. They're sending in at least, it seems like 7 or 8 members here, maybe 10, I'm not too sure. And they're going to actually just bombard this base, but there's going to be a lot of support coming down. I have smoke on my screen, so I can't really see what's going on, but let me see if I can get a better POV on this one. I cannot even believe my eyes right now with the way that both factions are playing at this point in time.
Yeah. Absolutely. TIW getting their maxes in, flipping it back. This is an absolutely fantastic battle. So, oh, and it looks like one of the TRAF guys is going to come and try and take the point back, but shut down by Kabay, Sailor Moon, and Escredio.
That guy's named Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon, yeah. He's
Bless him.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I mean, I don't want to judge him, you know what I mean? It's just his name is Sailor Moon.
To each his own, whatever he's
into.
into.
To each his own. But wait a minute, though. VREV have taken over the point now.
But now it's contested.
Oh, my God. What a battle that we have here. We could be here all day, Jax. All day.
This is a very crazy battle.
This is insane. Good positioning, man. Way to go. Way to go. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, absolutely. So now it looks like TIW is going to flip it. So TIW has the point now, but VREV's all over him.
They are.
As I said about the space before, the point is exposed. There is no cover once you have this point. It's an all-out onslaught. So, you know, TIW able to hold it, but against a lot of resistance here.
See some DVS guys, by the way. Get them out of here. Nah, it's okay. I like the DVS guys. But it's being flipped again. Jax, again, and it seems like it might be TIW with it. I'm not even sure.
See, everyone just died on the point. It's so hard to tell. So it is TIW, but everyone that just captured the point is dead. So the point's now vulnerable, and it's flipping again. Looks like to VREV. This is a crazy, crazy battle, and this is what Planet Site 2 is all about.
Yep. And I just want to point out, too, that the guys of VREV do have some armor on this bridge, so they are going to get the control of the point, as you can see on the screen here. And look at this here, such great control. I think there might be someone behind him. Yes, there is. Taking some shots behind. Oh, it's going to be a heavy. Oh, it's a Max there. That is a TR Max that is shooting this tank here for the VREV crew. He's going to need some repairs. This is so critical. They need to get him down here because they know that if they can get this tank out, then they can very well change the tide of battle here. That tank causing a lot of problems on the bridge. Lots of fire raining down on it. What's going on over at the point, Jax?
There's a lot of dead bodies on this point. Either a TRAF or a TIW medic can get these guys up, because half of them are TRAF, half of them are TIW. But medic came over here. There's one guy just sitting here guarding this point behind this box, and he's going to come out, and he's going to try and take out, oh, I can't even see whose name that is. But TIW back on the point, so it looks like they may try and flip, but they go down. VREV is very heavily secure on this point. They have the only cover possible, which are those barrels right there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And I have to ask you before you get into that, you know, what is the best way to cover this point? I mean, you said it before, it's so open. I mean, what do you have to do in that instance?
I mean, honestly, you just have to have more people, because there is no cover. You have to hide behind your maxes. Taking a look at the leaderboard here, we have Neon Tiger and Sailor Moon of TIW on top, then Warspire of VREV next, and then Kabay and Fatalness of TIW after him. So it looks like NC's getting a lot of kills here, but once again, at this point, it's all about numbers. They have the lowest population, and it's going to be tough to take it.
Yeah, and you know, because of the fact that it is so open, that is going to be the issue. But we saw that there was some effective use there of some tanks for VREV, which I liked. But I guess the thing that kind of caught me off guard was I didn't expect TRAF to actually have so many. Oh, and TRAF actually flips the point again, but I didn't expect him to have so many heavies coming from, I believe that was going to be the southwest over there. But yeah, now TRAF wins the A point once again here, and I just don't know how they're doing this. I mean, both factions are, all three factions, as a matter of fact, just duking out at each other right now.
So we have 4 or 5 maxes, it looks like, here from TIW. They are going down quite rapidly, but TIW able to flip the point back. So now you see a lot of TIW guys on this point, a lot of NC guys. VREV almost had the base resecured. So now it'll be interesting to see you know, what can happen. As I said, it's all about the number of bodies you can have on the point. If someone can spawn contained VREV, they can neutralize them. But right now, TRAF and TIW just don't have enough players to do that. They only have 24 players, and they need all those bodies on the ground guarding an incredibly exposed point.
Yeah, you're right about that one. I am surprised, though, that VREV have not rallied the troops together and did another Zerg, you know what I mean? Just rushed in there and try and get control of maxes. Perhaps they're waiting for their maxes to come back on the spawn you know, that could be one thing too. Probably their best maxes have been taken out, but it seems like this area is going to flip in any second now. It is going to go. What is going on here? It seems like the timer is going down, and now it is going to be going for.
It's going to flip
TIW.
to NC, yeah. And one thing I would do if I was VREV right now, they don't have a lot of. Both TRAF and NC have a lot of bodies on the ground, so they don't have a lot of anti-air. If VREV's getting spawn contained, now is the time to pull out your Liberators. And I mean, looking at the air here, it's pretty clear. So you pull out your Liberators, you kill the guy spawn containing you, and you just bombard this point, because there's no air cover, guys. You can send Liberators out there, and you can really bang some dudes up.
Yeah, there really is nothing. Like you had said, I'm actually on the overhead view watching a battlefield. It's all pod drops. There is going to be some VREV air support actually coming in here. And there you go, actually doing exactly what you said, Jax. A few
sites coming in, and they're taking out that air.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of anti-air here. TRAF is on the point. So TIW had 1 minute 20 seconds left on the flip, but TRAF comes in with their airdrops. That is why they are the Terran Republic Air Force. So they're coming in from the sky, and looks like they're going to flip the point to Terran. This has been a great battle so far.
I did not anticipate this by any means whatsoever when we hopped into this one. Because, you know, obviously I know this being an open spot here is going to be highly contested, but
Max
still.
versus Max right here.
Oh, wow. Let's see who wins this one.
And looks like Raven and Levexi is able to take people down, but TRAF has so many people coming in from the air here.
Yeah, and actually the spawn, or excuse me, the point is getting flipped once again.
And it's Terran, and it's
Terran
TRAF.
again. Wow.
Let's take a quick check-in with the map and see how we're doing on population here. 36 for TRAF, 39 for VREV, 25 for TIW. TIW almost able to take that, but TRAF coming in with a very strong air push.
And again, very surprised that VREV have not done, you know, a Zerg again from that spawn room. They still maintain control of it. That is their one advantage in this entire fight, despite them being low on pop. You can see, though, that a Scythe actually flying overhead, doing exactly what you had suggested before, Jax. But you know what? If VREV wants to get on this, they have to get on it now, because there's at least 10 or 11 people actually guarding this point here. And now you actually can see that, wow, TRAF is fully armed up in this area, and they have maxes ready for war.
Yeah, TRAF is rolling dirty on this point with like at least 12, 15 guys. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard and give some players shout-outs. We still have so it looks like the top 4 are going to be Neon Tiger, Sailor Moon, Kabe, and Sam 8 from TIW. Then you're going to have another NC player followed by, you know, some VS players. Warspire, Booface, I Am Zev, followed by some more TIW guys. So TRAF doesn't have a ton of guys on the leaderboard, but right now they have control of the point, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I actually see that TIW is preparing some air support here. You can actually see that they're going to start raining down some activity there. Pod drop! Nice!
Pod drop kill!
That was awesome. Oh, man.
That is the most frustrating thing that can happen in this game.
That happened to me one time. I was riding in a Galaxy with my good friend Barbosa, and we were just tearing it up, and then out of nowhere I died. I'm like, what killed us? And then it was a pod drop. So mad.
That's
very frustrating
awesome that you caught that.
Yeah, I'm very glad.
Speaking of annoying, I actually Araxium to my bound. Oh my god!
What was that? Was that another pod drop?
I couldn't see it. I was watching my screen, but
it just was. It was a nuke. It was a nuke. That had to be. There's no other words that can describe it. That's insane.
TRAF only has 30 seconds left on this cap. So, and the point flips. Like we said, guys, this battle has been raging.
Oh my god!
I think it looks like VREV's in there. So VREV is sitting there flipping the point, and then TIW comes in from behind them.
This is insane.
This is a really crazy battle, dude. The point looks like Snoop Dogg's apartment right now.
Well, you know, so VREV does manage to flip it here, as you can see.
I popped that out of Observer, and I just got killed, so I gotta...
So you gotta come back to... You gotta take it out by a turret.
Yeah, I gotta pop at a base.
Well, looking here at the action, you can see that there's a lot of TRAF members actually pushing in on this one. VREV trying their best to hold it down. TRAF have managed to flip it once again, and they are going to have 41 seconds, 39 seconds at this point in time to get this one in control. But you can see that there's going to be a lot of TIW members actually pushing in inside of this point, and oh my god, lots of activity going down here. I can see that TIW is just swarming in, and now what angle do you have there, Jax? Tell me what you see.
I see a lot of TRAF guys able to hold this point. They're getting their guys up. You have VREV shooting in from the air, but TRAF looking like, and the point's flipping. With 20 seconds to go, the point is flipping. TIW comes in. Duke of Never taking out 4. This is crazy.
Yeah, and VREV now is going to get control of the point here. They want to try and pick off a little bit from this from this meter here that they've been building up a little bit. Now let's hope that TRAF can actually stop this one. And VREV now going to have 3 minutes. They're flipping.
The point back. You know, they are the defensive team. They should be the alpha male, the dominant team in this situation. So
and
now
we still have to point out,
and it's flipping again.
But you still have to point out, though, that VREV has the spawn room there just over on that ridge. They have that one advantage over them, and it's crazy.
Yeah, TRAF able to flip it. I think this is going to be it. So the VREV spawn room, from my point of view, looks like they can totally get out of this. They're not spawn contained.
No.
So I don't know. I mean, looking around here, they're pushing towards the point here. They're not spawn contained. They really need to be utilizing the advantage of defense.
Well, I tell you right now, they're flipping it once again. VREV has control. Now, where's TRAF coming from, actually? Let's see this real quick. TRAF is actually coming from a Sunday that's located over here past the bridge here. Actually, this is TIW. Scratch that. And here's that Sunday for TIW, by the way. So very smart placement of the Sunday there, Jax.
Absolutely. So these TIW guys are going to try and shoot over this box here. VREV able to hold this point. This is just an absolutely great battle. This is PlanetSide 2 at its finest.
I couldn't agree more. You have TIW coming in, what seems to be from the northeast there. And on the southeast side, you're going to have the spawn room of VREV. And then I believe coming from the bridge is going to be TRAF. I'm not even too sure about that. But in looking at this one, the action is raving, and it seems like VREV have control of it. They're going to have
TRAF dropping in, though. TRAF is dropping in here.
So,
but, oh, man, that one guy, he dropped in soul. That wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You kind of want to coordinate those drops. And now you can see that the pod drops are coming in here for TRAF. They are going to make their way inside now and trying to get some good angles here.
TRAF looks like they're flipping it back, man.
Yes, they are, and they have flipped it.
So I think TIW and TRAF utilizing the same strategy that we talked about last episode. You send your squad leader in first, then you wait, then you all deploy on your squad leader, so you just come in and you rain hell down on this point. So TRAF able to flip it. Oh, but TIW coming in, stopping that TRAF flip.
Nice.
So TIW, it looks like they're now going to flip the point their direction. This is a crazy, crazy match. Oh my God, you have VREV dropping on the right side, you have TRAF dropping on the left side, and you have TIW in the middle here like a little Oreo cookie. It's sandwiched in.
It's an Oreo cookie of death.
Yeah, an Oreo cookie. Not a delicious Oreo cookie.
No, it is one that tastes of death. And looking here, TIW now pushing in. You can actually see lots of activity as they're trying to take out a few of these people here. They have managed to do so. The point is going to be flipping once again. And TIW here will be the ones in control. I'm not even sure who's in this area.
The point's just flipped. It doesn't even know which way to go. It's just sitting there blinking.
It is very confused.
I don't even know which way it's going to go.
Capture point.
I think it's VREV, but now it looks like it might be TIW.
Nope, TIW.
And TIW takes it in what was an amazing, amazing firefight.
Wow, and now you can see here that just in this angle alone, the story tells itself. Activity going down on this top building here. That is going to be the TIW guys. They're going to be maintaining that control. And now we see here is VREV actually not utilizing their spawn room. They have a couple soldiers inside, but only going in one by one. That's going to spell doom for them. And then on the other end of that one, TIW, I think they still have that Sunday on that left side. I'm not even entirely sure about that one.
I can't even find where TRAF... Oh, so TRAF, here we go. Here's where TRAF is spawning from. They have this Sunder, but once again, they're really utilizing these squad deploys. Oh, wow, and a drop pod right on the Sunday.
That is not good.
So they're drop pod inside, and the Sunday goes down.
Oh, man, what a loss.
And that is a VREV drop pod. VREV dropping two... Wow, they killed this Sunday with drop pods. That is crazy. They just targeted it, and they're aiming those drop pods. TRAF now does not have a place to spawn. They might be taken out of this equation as we head back over to the point and watch TIW defend against a very strong VREV team.
Yeah, TIW with that control. But, you know, you had mentioned that TRAF actually may be out of this fight. I think they had a few guys actually on the top there, but that's not going to matter much. They got taken out. So, yeah, so now it seems like TIW is going to have control of this point, and if they hold it for the next 1 minute and 30 seconds, they will be able to win this one. Haven Outpost will be theirs for the keeping, but VREV, that spawn room, still a factor. Not taking full advantage of it. A support coming in here. It seems like some air support. I'm not even entirely sure, but TIW, they have the control.
Yeah, TIW able to really fan out finally, but you know, like I said, this point is crazy. We saw TRAF get down to 20 seconds with it and then lose it. So we have 1:05 on the point, which is all the time in the world in this game.
Yeah, and
TRAF's coming in.
Where are they coming in from?
So they're coming in from the side. They have one player there. Oh, it's just a one guy. He tried to YOLO solo that effort, and it did not work out. TIW able to shut him down, but a lot of TIW guys are dead. They have a very skeleton crew guarding this point. TRAF is dropping in as we speak, or VREV is dropping in as we speak on it.
Yeah, you could see the one TRAF member actually going to be falling down here, but nothing is going to come of that. You could see that, oh man, just short on the pod drop there on that Sunday that I just saw, but I wonder what they're going to do about that one. In any case, though, it seems like a Sunday has been put in place. Smokes going down once again. Now, what can you tell me about the effectiveness of these smokes? Because they seem to be pretty powerful.
Well, I mean, as you can see, people are just firing blindly. You have a great VREV TIW battle here. 15 seconds left on the point until NC's going to take it. But as we saw with TRAF, okay, we have about 10 seconds, but VREV now dropping in. Are they going to be able to get the last minute secure?
Yeah, and I'm looking here, by the way, Scythe actually taking out a couple of VREV, or I believe it's
VREV secures it!
They do?
With 7 seconds left!
That is
TIW
insane.
gonna let that happen? It's literally like 3 seconds. TIW needs to hold, and TIW takes it! Oh my god!
What a battle. What a battle. I mean, in all honesty, that was a high point. This matchup was just absolutely insane. You can actually see, though, that all the players are still going to be duking it out on this one. Some Liberators actually coming in here. I'm not even sure who these Liberators are for. This is going to be for the NC, if I'm correct.
Yep,
Yes, it is.
So now it's an NC defense, but we're going to stay in Haven Outpost because of the action we've been getting at this point.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell the guys, Haven Outpost still the objective. If you won't mind telling the VS guys that.
Sure thing.
So.
Cap Haven Outpost.
Yep. Haven Outpost, still the objective. Yeah, these guys, I mean, that was a crazy battle. I've been playing Planet, I probably have 700 hours logged in this game, and that is as good as you're going to get right there.
Yeah, well, you know what, though? Just as you say that, by the way, it seems like TRAF now have moved in with some max control. So nice stuff here. They have maxes, but they are getting shot from a Scythe that ended up getting taken out there. Good stuff by TIW. That was a TIW rocket, if I'm correct. TIW still with the control on this particular point.
And why don't we take a minute and check out the leaderboard here?
Sure.
It resets, obviously, with the cap. So whoever's on the leaderboard before, I probably should have checked that right before the cap. I'm going to have a lot of people yell at me about that. But right now on the leaderboard, we have Yokosoro Rex, Saint Nick, Skeptical Penguin, who is one of the leaders of VREV, AGD4, who is the leader of TRAF, Sailor Moon, I'm Blind Guys, probably should pick a different hobby, Nom Nom Nom, Ginger Japperson, Ginger Jepperson, Purple Drank, and we got Sins of the Fallen up here. So,
I like Purple Drank.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I drink Purple Drank all the time.
So there's a lot of mix here among the teams. And we'll quickly take a look at Pop. So now, see, as you see, now that NC took the base, they have a huge pop. So VREV and TR are gonna need to regroup and come back in here.
Just to clarify, I was speaking about grape Kool-Aid. I think our director in the back may be a little bamboozled by my comment on that one, Jax.
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled. I'm busting out Webster, baby. You don't even know.
And obviously, big shout out to the direction staff back there. Our director, Adam, is a handsome man, ladies, and he's not currently single, but I think he's still looking.
So what was the point of saying that? He's a handsome man, but he is not single,
He's
so
not
you just lost your
single,
chance
so-
there, darling.
Sorry.
All right, well, we're waiting on, it seems like the TIW guys are maintaining this one wonderfully.
They're going to do a lot of air hold. As you see on the top of this base, all these TIW guys are doing anti-air. This base, as we said, it's really tough to take that point. So they're going to hold here. They're going to have their burster maxes. TIW at full force, just preventing air from getting in.
Yeah, actually, looking here, there is going to be some TRAF guys trying to come from the bridge, it seems like. I'm not entirely sure. Trying to get this air perspective here to see if anything's coming down. A little bit of a dogfight going down, it seems. And wait a minute, what do we have going on here? It's going to be a TRAF Sunday going right through the bridge. Not the smartest play because there is a lot of activity going down at this bridge. Yeah, you're going to have to back up, buddy. Okay, and he's dead. So that was not the smartest move there. Definitely stick with the Galaxies in the air. That's my opinion.
Yeah, TIW not really letting anyone get into this base. They have burster maxes. They have A set up. I bet they're kind of frustrated that it took them so long to take it. Now that they take it, they are not giving it back, knowing these guys.
Yeah, and actually some of the... I'm in the outfit, by the way, of VREV, if you'll accomplish. Just want to let
You
know.
accepted the outfit.
I'm in the outfit now. I'm actually trying to see if there's any
commitment.
Sundays here. Yeah, it seems like VREV does have a Sunday in this location right here, actually going to be in
and
the
VREV
southeast.
rolling up an armor column. If you cut to my screen, we see 4, 5, 6 mag riders rolling up here. So VREV rolling up in force, and they are ready to take back their point.
Yeah, let me see if I can find these fine gentlemen here. Yep, here are the mag riders trying to make their way in here. I'm going to follow this particular mag rider.
Yeah, they're going to cover these infantry guys who are coming from this Sunday. And you have the TIW guys that have spotted them, though. So we have this TIW is going to try and take out the Sunder with this Raven Max, and we'll see if they let VREV up.
Wow, a lot of mag riders here for VREV, by the way. And they're trying to protect this Sunday as best they can. So now this is going to be their approach. Now, is this a wise approach here, Jax? Is this something that you want to do?
I mean, this is about as close as NC's letting them get to the point. So they kind of have to set it back here, hopefully move their squad leaders in, do the deploy tactic that we've talked about over and over again. And it may sound like we're beating it to death, but that's seriously the best way to get from point A to point B, is to get a squad leader on the ground. Now, remember, guys, if you have someone there who's not your squad leader, you can always switch him to squad leader very quickly just to allow that deploy.
Yeah, I'm actually looking now, and they have 2 Sundays out here. There is going to be, I think that was going to be some TR.
This is a lot of annual armor rolling in here.
Yeah, it is. And though we do have this one fine Liberator here that's going to be taking a few shots here from this Mag Rider and going to manage to get away from that one. Harasser's down at the bottom there is going to get stopped. So now, is this smart here, moving in with these Mag Riders, like just trying to, I guess, overtake this bridge and forcefully putting their way in? Because obviously the bridge is a big point of contest here for all these guys.
Yeah, but you know, as we've seen, this is an open world map, and TRAF has gotten disconnected. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a new objective because I want to get these TRAF guys back into this fight. I think we're going to go ahead and go with the Traverse. So if you want to tell your guys that the Traverse is the new objective, I am telling my guys right now and now, so they both know at the exact same time. And okay, we are going to head over quickly to the Traverse. Traverse is that is going to be
just Traverse?
Yeah, just Traverse. Just a new objective, Traverse, because TRAF is just way too cut off, and it's not really fair to those guys.
And where is the Traverse at here?
So this is the Traverse. It's a very basic base. It is a bridge. It is a cap point on the middle of a bridge.
Oh, God.
So when I said Haven Outpost was exposed, I decided to be just a terrible, cruel individual. My outfit will hate me, but I gave an exposed bridge with absolutely zero cover. Okay. So, you know, we have time for one more objective here. That last battle is going to be hard to top, but if we're going to top it anywhere, we're going to top it here on the Traverse. So just going down this bridge, you're going to see people coming from both sides, but the TR spawns not till it's at the other end of the bridge, so no one really has a distinct advantage. Obviously, they held the base to begin with, but I felt bad they got so disconnected, so I wanted to give the TRAF guys another defensive base. I know that's 2 for TRAF, but TIW wasn't letting anyone back into Haven, so let's make it interesting, huh?
Indeed, they were not. And it seems
give you a quick look at the map to show connectivity. Sorry, Golden Boy,
okay,
but so we have the Traverse right here. Now you have VREV on this side; they have a connection, and TIW on this side is going to have connection. But you know, the Traverse is held by TR.
All right. Well, I'm trying to see what's up here. Yeah, TR is going to have this control, some air support as well. It seems like. And I wonder what the strategy now. What will be the strategy for this bridge? I mean, obviously, it is a bridge. You know, a massive bridge.
It's just a bridge. I mean, this is going to be pretty crazy.
It's going to be pretty difficult to maintain. And actually, let me see who's actually coming from the ground here. That is going to be the TR. Okay, interesting.
And once again, guys, we want to keep it as fair on this show as possible. And Haven Outpost was about as fair of a fight as we can get. I mean, NC was a little under pop, but still able to take the point. But that point flipped. No joke, maybe 25 times. That was ridiculous. And VREV made a valiant effort and almost resecured it when TIW had 2 seconds left. They stopped the cap. And then it was crazy, man.
Oh, man. Well, here's TIW. Sunday's actually moving in here, being met by a Libby. And, whoa, man. Let's actually see if we can get in this angle here and see what's up with these with this
lot of air fighting over. I bet every outfit that is playing in this show match right now absolutely hates me, because this is the one. I mean, I gave him a difficult base with Haven. Well, we gave him a difficult base with Haven, but this base is I don't know how they're gonna do this.
All right, well, I'm trying to follow a lot of air action here. Galaxies falling all over the place.
This is interesting to watch. TIW has set up armor on the bridge and are just shelling the point. They're just sitting there with these 3 tanks. If you could switch over my cam really quickly and just shelling this point, absolutely shelling this point. And that's how they're angled, but they're getting hit by air. There's a lot of vehicle play going on right now. That is the, right here, you're gonna have the TRAF spawn room. So they're shooting rockets out of the spawn room and hitting these TIW tanks that are set up and shelling the point.
Yep, and oh, wait a minute, VREV moving in with some galaxies here. I love it.
TIW lands a Galaxy on the bridge. They're dropping some guys, so TIW's first two make contact, but even then, they only have like 5 guys down there. That's not going to be enough to take the traverse. Yep. They're flipping it, though. So TIW is going to be the first team to flip the point and actually getting in there. Like we said, this is a bridge point that's really difficult.
Well, VREV is going to have some galaxies. They're going to lose one galaxy, but I think they're going to have their drops already happening. It seems like, yes, they
TR
are.
Max trying to defend the point, goes down. Looks like we have about 6 NC players on the point right now. Cryspade Escridio taking out 2, and so the TIW has the point right now, but they're going to have a lot of stuff coming their way. There's not even a roof. I mean, this is how difficult this base is. There's not even a roof to protect from air cover.
Well, it's similar to Haven Outpost.
Yeah,
you know,
pretty much.
To compare.
VREV coming in now, though, so we have a couple VREV guys. This VREV Max coming in, VREV airdropping. So VREV is going to try and take this point, but TIW brings in a tank to try and stop that. They have this tank play. But these new VS Maxes are absolutely crazy. And then you have TRAF with a C4. So there's a lot of explosions in the point. At the end of the day, it looks like TIW is still alive, so they still have about 6 guys up.
Yeah, I'm looking here. TIW still with the control. You have a pretty good angle on that one. VREV guys trying to push in from the top here. Nothing's going to come of that one. They are going to get shut down right away.
Taking a quick early look at the leaderboard, we have Pear Bear and Kiyozuki from, I probably slaughtered that name, from TR. Then Ravencraft, Sam 8 from TIW, Schmitty from TR, and Neon Tiger and Sailor Moon from TIW. So it's really right now, it's a TR-NC battle.
Following this site here, who's going to try and have a bad day for a tank here. Oh, and look at this. So this is going to be pretty big here because this, if I'm correct, is going to be an NC tank. They could use that armor, but a lot of air support for VREV. Oh, collision! Hello. So yeah, lots of air support here for VREV.
Absolutely, and VREV dropping in right now on my screen. They're dropping it, but they only dropped 1 guy, and against like 6 TIW guys, not able to take it down. But Terran has a very long spawn room down this bridge. So if you're Terran, what you want to do is you want to roll in with vehicles. You don't want to be running in one guy at a time. Now, TIW able to hold this point the entire time. No one's been able to retake it. They have 1 harasser here, and it goes down.
Yeah, there was 1 harasser, not really doing much. There goes the VREV guy. As he comes out, he's going to have to drop back here. Finding some activity going down in front of him. He is finally going to get taken out. I saw that harasser and thought, man, you know, you mentioned it, and I thought it was pretty funny. That means that, you know, is VREV going to take the same strategy that you're suggesting TRAF does here? But actually, it ended up falling in deaf ears. It was only 1 harasser. But nevertheless, so TIW holding this one down. Just
to show pop real quick so our viewers at home can see, we have 43% TR here, 36% NC, and 21% VS. So VREV does not have a huge force here. They're going to have to come in from the air, but Terran does have a lot of people, so they need to coordinate all those players and rush this point with vehicles.
Yeah, actually, just as you say that, by the way, here comes an NC Sunday that's going to be dropping in, so they're going to...
And it goes down. It's not going to make it. This is the Bridge of Doom.
Not very effective use of the Sunday.
There's a lot of TRAF guys coming down this bridge. Let me see if I can get a zoom shot on all the guys and what they have coming down. So they have some maxes here. Looks like they have 3-4 maxes and some infantry trying to use these sides, but they're not able to get close enough to the point to stop TIW. TIW using the natural cover of these barricades. And taking a look at the leaderboard, still have Pear Bear and Martini, followed by Neon Tiger and Sam 8.
Yeah, and there's just so much going on here, man. It is so hard to keep track of. You're going to have this scythe here up top.
And TRAF dropping in.
Yeah, I mean, it's
dropping
just non-stop craziness here from all three outfits.
And TRAF able to stop the cap 20 seconds before TIW was able to make it. So TIW only had 20 seconds left on this cap. TRAF coming in, they're coming in with harassers, they're coming in with airdrops, they're coming in with maxes, and they take TIW out 20 seconds before the cap is over. These are some crazy fights, man.
Well, looking at the VREV guys over here, by the way.
TIW gets it back.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a VREV Sunday that actually pushed in there?
There's like 2 lone TIW guys trying to fight here. It looks like Sailor Moon and Globemaster. and they had it 10 seconds, but they lose it again to TRAF.
And did the VREV guys lose that Sunday on that one? I think they did. They do have some Sundays in the outside, by the way, on the outside of the bridge here by the, I guess this would be the north side of this bridge. So Sundays with cover and air support to help them out to boot, so that's going to be pretty good.
We've seen some crazy fighting here. TIW had 8 seconds left on the point. TRAF able to flip it back, using those TR numbers, doing exactly what I said, coming in as a huge group force, and stopping TIW with 8 seconds left.
Yep, and now TRAF will have that control of that point. Of course, it's a single point here. The harasser, by the way, for TRAF actually identified the Sunday. Just want to throw that out there. So that Sunday is going to be taken care of. So that is going to be a big loss there for VREV. Just want to point that one out. What's going on with TIW there?
They're trying to do exactly what TRAF did to them a few minutes ago, moving up these flanks together, utilizing maxes, but it looks like most of their maxes went down. I see one max. He shouldn't be pretty far away. So TIW is going to move in. It looks like they're going to retake the point, but if you look at all these TRAF AirPods, they are definitely doing the squad leader deploy, the thing that I've been advocating so much in the show.
Yeah, it's a very important thing to do here, and TRAF will have control, but it is going to be flipped now. And I don't know who's going to be there for that control. I do see some TIW guys up top. TRAF is going to be fighting there. Pod drops coming in.
TIW flips it from TRAF, but there's so much TRAF presence still there. They are by no means out of the woods. TRAF is definitely on the point, and I think TRAF's going to be able to flip this back. Yeah, see, TRAF flips it back right away. TIW medics trying to get their guys up directly on the point. TRAF medics trying to get their guys up. These medics are just running around being like, guys, I'm coming to res you, but...
Stop respawning, please.
This is nuts.
Man, and VREV, by the way, is a non-factor in this fight. Just want to throw that out there. They have nothing there for support. I think they just have one lone tank. That is pretty much going to be about what they have for control. So VREV not in the best spot.
TIW
this is certainly a battle
this,
between TIW and the TRAF guys.
Absolutely. Now you see NC doing the same thing TRAF did, doing the squad deploy tactics. So you're going to have their pods coming in now. They probably have some cooldowns. That's why they're not coming at the same time. Their cooldowns are not at the same point. They have 25 seconds left to go, but TRAF stopped them at 10 seconds last time, so who knows what's going to happen now.
Yeah, you can actually see, but I think that TIW might be able to control this one long enough. I don't see much going on in the way of TRAF here.
Quickly to take a look at the leaderboard, you see a lot of TRAF guys on the top of this leaderboard, even though it looks like TIW 10 seconds left, but they've been here before. Are they going to be able to hold it? I think they will. I think this one's going to go, this base will also go to the NC crew, TIW.
Found one lone VREV guy, by the way. This guy, and he's going to get destroyed. Well, that is pretty much going to do it. I think a good battle. Everyone got their fair share of action in today. And what do you think? I mean, who do you think was the winner of today?
So out of the 3 bases, you know, we had TRAF defend the first one very well and just get everyone out there, and then TIW able to take the next 2 bases. We saw some great action. So while we see great play from all 3 teams, I'd say since TIW took 2 out of the 3, we're going to have to give it to them. All
right, well, TIW claiming the title of the 3 outfit war was quite. That Haven Outpost was awesome.
Was nuts,
that was awesome. That was such a great location. Good call on that one, by the way. Just got to give you credit. So yeah, we had a lot of great action today. Saw some pod kills, which was always an awesome thing to see. TIW, of course, looking very strong. TRAF surprising me.
TRAF looking great, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing to take away from VREV, but TRAF looking very good. Impressive play by those guys in the Terran Republic Air Force. If you're on Waterston, you need a good TR outfit, definitely check those guys out.
Yeah, and of course, you know, can't forget about the VREV guys as well. They showed some moments of glory there with some great rushes and good control of the point, flipping it when you thought that it was going to go to one side. VREV came in. They were like that annoying. Despite them being under the population cap there, they still played valiantly and played very well.
Yeah, it was a really, honestly, a solid battle.
It was. Well, guys, so that's going to do it for us. But before we go, we want to tell you about a few things, a few awesome things that are going on. First and foremost, it is going to be the awesome stuff provided by MLG with PlanetSide, the decals and all that stuff, vehicle and armor decals. You can actually use the code MLG Report to get some awesome PlanetSide 2 MLG gear. We saw a little bit of that today, as you can see the players on the top left of the screen there, you know, using it. It's some pretty awesome stuff. I have it on my stuff. I'm pretty sure you do too.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Of course, it's awesome. What other decal would you possibly need? Also, you do get an awesome experience boost and a resource boost for 1 hour. Once again, the code is MLG Report. Do not fret. Use it, because it is your best friend. And don't forget about the membership as well. $9.99 for 3 months. It's normally $12.99 a month, and you get to the action faster, increased cert and XP points. It is the PlanetSide 2 membership, and current members receive free camo. Awesome stuff as well. SOE constantly supporting the game and the community. And speaking of SOE, let's go ahead and talk about SOE Live August 1st through the 4th, 2013. Over $10,000 in prizes will be awarded. There will be a meet and greet with your favorite PlanetSide 2 devs, kind of like Higby, you know. You can meet Jimmy Wizenhunt as well, Lupreza, all those amazing people. You can get intel on what is coming up next for SOE. If you want more information, it is going to be soe.com/SOE Live. I hope to be there.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, what better place? The last SOE was SOE Live was awesome. That actually was the event that kind of got me into everything. I saw it on Twitch TV, and I thought this is an absolutely phenomenal event, and so great of SOE to throw it down for the fans.
So whoever wins the 10 grand, how much do you want to bet that they're gonna be walking out of Vegas with all of it?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. But yeah, guys. So make sure once again that you get there. For more information, once again, go to soe.com/SOE Live. And yeah, so that's going to do it for us here. But once again, good job on the interview, and congratulations on TIW being #1 in the world again.
Thanks, man. No, just for over 96 players.
Just for over 96 players, but still awesome nonetheless. And that's it. So once again, a big thank you to our outfits, VREV, who have participated every week. Those guys are awesome. TIW, and you can't forget about the guys in TRAF, a new unit that I am looking forward to seeing in the future.
They look great.
They
TRAF
do
really look good.
They do look great. And for all you guys watching, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and, you know, just play more PlanetSide, right? Play
Absolutely.
More PlanetSide.
Hop on PlanetSide2.com, free to play, and join us in the game.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, talk to you soon. Keep on winning. Peace.